Do you know there's a saying in Chinese, 第三只眼, the third eye? So, some people actually have this ability to see spirits, the ghosts lah, hantu. And because of their third eye, right? Not the real eye, but something they have within them lah. So last time when I was young in Malaysia, I was in Ipoh, my father's side. So one of my cousin actually has this ability. And how do I know? Yeah, of course lah. Sometimes when we play with him, cousins, right? So we have this swing at the backyard. He will suddenly just sit beside the swing because there's like two swing, right? And while he was singing, right, he would then just talk to the air like that. Then we were quite confused lah. And after that, he actually told us, the uncle very nice. Say must come here often and play with him. He said, "What uncle? It's just me, my sister, and two of my sister and him." So as we grow older, then we find out lah that he actually has the third eye. He can see spirits. So when people ask me, "Hey Eddie, do you believe in ghosts?" Yes, of course I do lah. No, not only because of my cousin's experience, right? It's also I myself has seen before ghosts, real hantu, with my own eyes. So back in the days when I was younger, I was a hobbyist photographer. I like to take picture. So that time I'm a bit pro lah. I'm not a professional photographer, but I invested a lot of money in this medium format camera, those big one that you look down, those seagull, but not seagull. Mine is more atas. I used the Hasselblad, the big one, because I was doing freelance photography, wedding photography. So some people budget, right? They don't want to pay those production crew, with all the video cam, all this. So they will get me freelance, do some cheap package, help them to make some wedding photos, studio photos. So I did that, and that time one of my heroes Ansel Adams, I still remember him, American photographer. He's a black and white photographer, very very famous, and he makes very beautiful black and white photo. So what he did is he developed his own firm though. So I follow him, my hero So in order to develop your own firm, the thing is you need to have your own dark room. So what's a dark room? You need to make your room light proof, right? That's why called dark room So it must be black or red, right? And then you need to block your window if you have a window, right? Like my flat the other time at Choa Chu Kang, we use the what you call that, no block curtain no, the light cannot go through. So my mother was a seamstress, so he can build out a curtain for me. Then my father and I will paint the whole room red lah. So that's what I did to my room, and I developed my own firm So we got this red light, actually I took out the white fluorescent light. The red light, right, what it does is it don't affect the photography film, the Kodak photography film. So I can process the pictures in the dark room. I process my own photo. So what happened, right? What happened is at night when I sleep, so you sleep in that same room because we don't have another room for a dark room. So my room is actually a dark room. So I sleep in the same room. Imagine all dark. So when you switch off the light, it's totally real darkness, dark room I open the curtain, right, to let some moonlight in, but it's still very dark. So one of the late nights, right, I remember very clearly up to now. I slept, but I was suddenly awoken by this like a earthquake kind of feeling, like vibration in my bed. It started actually quite gradual. So my bed, imagine this, my bed, right, it will shake like that. So I can feel my whole body shaking, and it's shaking so much that it's actually the whole bed is moving, So that's what happened. Then it become more and more violent. So I opened my eyes. I suddenly awoken by this vibration. I opened, but what happened is my whole body is paralyzed, cannot move. So I cannot move, but my eyes can open. So when I open my eyes, you know what I see? Straight away I see this girl up on my feet, you see this when you lie down, right? The feet is here, right? So the feet, she is floating just above, a few centimeter above my toes, you know. So at the other side, he's floating straight up, right, looking down at me. She got long hair. I cannot see the eyes. I don't remember the eyes, right? But I can see the face. I don't know how to describe the face, but he's definitely staring at me, right down at me, right through my eyes, down to my soul. I can tell you, you see my my goose pimple come out already. I can still remember. He was looking down at me, you know, staring like a staring competition, you know, like Paikia, you know, the gangster, right, stare at each other. Exactly like that. I was staring back at him because I can't move. So I don't, all of a sudden, the bed was still shaking, no. So all of a sudden I can move. You know what's the first thing I do? My hand, I point at the ghost. I shouted and shouted and shouted, no. I shouted all kind of vulgarity. Bang, 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 bang. I shouted so loud, it woke up my parents lah, apparently. So they got a shock. They rushed to my room. That's when I can recover my body. I woke up. Wow, that experience is I cannot imagine. So it's very scary lah. It's really very scary. So the next day, what my parents did, they go straight to the temple and get those Taoists, those you know this I don't know how they call that, those Taoist priests. They are not monk, right? They chant, they come inside the room, they chant and chase. Apparently they are chasing away the bad spirit. So after that they say, why your room is so red, you know what happened? They asked me to repaint. Then I explained it's because of the dark room. So okay, they repaint, we repainted straight away, become white, right? Then I took down the curtain. Then the thing, right? The thing never come really. That's my actually one of my encounters with ghosts. So not to say I have third eye, no. Maybe it's my family blood, I don't know. But I have affinity with ghosts, I don't know. So that's my personal experience. Now I'm talking about taxi experience. Taxi I also encounter, and I'm going to tell you now, it's real, right? Unfiltered is real. It actually happened to me, and this is what happened. So my first experience as a taxi driver is it was a Thursday night. I had an advance booking at Mount Vernon. You know where the Gurkha's camp is? Yeah, it's near that area. So I was there early because that night I remember it's quite quiet. So nothing to do, I came like an hour plus earlier lah. So I just decided to take a nap, rest there. I switch off my engine. I lock the car. I wind down slightly the window. Security reason lah. So for safety. So I put out my chair, and lie down and rest lah. So I remember when after I sound asleep, right? But I remember I smell something. I smell something coming inside the car, not outside, It's coming from the inside the car. The smell becomes stronger and stronger and stronger. It smells very very earthy, very foresty, like something that you find in the forest, that kind of smell, the grass smell. It's very pungent, It's like imagine your grandmother pounding the chili or the garlic, right? That kind of very pungent smell. Yeah, very earthy. The smell is so strong that it goes. I can feel it going inside my nose, in my nasal, into the base of my tongue. It's like almost I can taste the smell. So I was, don't know, sleeping or dreaming or something. It's like I blur already, but what I remember is I felt something near me, like when somebody breathing down your neck, that kind of feeling. Yeah, but I'm alone in the car, yeah. So the smell plus that feeling, wow, I jump up, I suddenly like just I just jump up, Then I know something is not right already, right? I look around. I don't dare to. Actually, I don't dare to look behind because I felt very strange. I can still, when I wake up, I still feel the taste in the base of my tongue. I say, wow, this one jialat already. I think I kena something. So you know what I do? Straight away I on the engine, and I start the engine and I move off straight away. I didn't even take the booking because I was so stunned. I was so stunned. So I get out in engine. I start the engine and I just drove off already because I was so scared. I said, what the hell is that? So that was my first experience. Another experience, right, is I was going from BKE, then you go Mandai Zoo, right? Instead of zoo, you go to Yishun, right? So that's stretch of route. That's my second experiences. That one is also very memorable. So the time is I remember it's about 4 a.m. plus. I wanted to change shift. I was still a relief driver that time. So 4 a.m. is when we try to pump petrol, wash the vehicle and get ready to hand over. So 4 a.m. plus when BKE, right, you come, because I remember I dropped down somebody at Bukit Panjang. So just nice, I go back from Mandai. So if you get somebody from Mandai, because from that hour, right, 3 a.m. plus you go back, right, sure got no booking one. Who want to go Yishun at the hour? So if you get a booking, you get some street hill there, very lucky lah. I do sometimes occasionally get bookings there. There's a bus depot before you go out the Woodlands Mandai. There's a bus. Sometimes you get bus captain get bookings there. Otherwise, there's a Mandai Columbarium. Sometimes you get booking there also. So it's not surprising that sometimes you get jobs. So that night, right, I prepare to go back already. I was riding, chill night, very quiet. 4 a.m. Then I saw at the bus stop, outside zoo. So zoo, right? Zoo come out, there's stretch, there's second bus stop, about the second bus stop towards the Columbarium direction. I saw lah, because I was not driving fast, you see. I saw somebody try to hail me down at the bus stop. Right? He was just like hailing lah. Said, wow, heng if let's say you go towards that direction, good lah, I will take him. Then I can earn more 50% surcharge, right? So very happy. So I pull over, right? Slowly approach, When I slowly approach, right? The bus stop, no I see. Nobody. I thought somebody hailed me. I look around the bus stop, I didn't come down the vehicle. I just look around. I didn't see anybody. And I remember the one that's hailing me down, right? I remember it's an uncle wearing batik shirt, So he was quite plump. I can see from far. It's a batik shirt uncle trying to hail me. Walao, when I reach the bus stop, I don't see anybody. I freak out, I say, wow, bloody hell again. Maybe I saw that kind of thing again. Right? So straight away, I never think anything, I just throw on the pedal and go off throughout the journey from that bus stop all the way back to Yishun, right? That journey was the longest journey I feel longest journey of my life, I was like, bloody, if a TP would stop me from speeding, I will tell you I just saw a ghost. And I didn't even dare to look behind my vehicle. I don't know what's behind me. I just focus my eyes in front of the road. I don't even dare to look at my rear mirror. So I just go, So for the next few days, I don't dare to cross that Mandai road. That's how scared I was. So I mean, I seen ghosts before. That doesn't mean I'm not scared. I'm still scared. So yeah, that was my two most memorable real ghost encounter as a taxi driver. And actually, this episode, I want to get it out as soon as possible because the Chinese Ghost Festival is coming. I don't want to talk about that during that time because I also a bit pantang, a bit superstitious. So, brothers and sisters, I'm going to wrap this out. Please be safe, especially if you drive at night. Please stay safe. I love you guys. Thank you for support. Thank you for subs. Now, if you have any interesting encounter you want to share, please put it in the comment below. I would love to hear from you guys. Till then, see you. Ciao. Bye.